Hi, it's Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style, coming to answer your colour and style question. How to find the right shoes for elegant chic that are comfortable. This is also a how long is a piece of string answer. What is comfortable for one person's foot is uncomfortable for somebody else's foot. And this is one of those things I remember when I was young and going shoe shopping with a friend of mine. And she went, we were trying on some shoes and I might have tried on the same shoes as her. And she thought they were comfortable and I thought they were uncomfortable. And shoes that I thought were comfortable, she thought were uncomfortable. And this is to do with your own foot structure and how wide or narrow it is, like if you've got bunions, all those sorts of things. So as far as where do you find them, it's where do you find anything. You just keep searching around. There's no particular place that is comfortable for everybody. Thinking about, some of the things I think about is what makes a shoe more comfortable is, say, a softer leather instead of a stiff leather that's very hard and unyielding. So that can make a difference. Sometimes it's the shape of the shoe, and that comes down to your own foot shape. And you might find that if you've got some brands that are more comfortable, they are good brands to go back and have a look at. If you've got some that are really uncomfortable, there's probably something about the width of the shoe or the size, the way it fits, that's not right for you. And there certainly is. I find that there's more comfort technology built into some brands these days. But still, one person's comfortable is somebody else is uncomfortable. So I could not tell you exactly where to find the shoes. And also too, is elegant chic is very, very broad. As far as there's not one thing. It's not here's one pair of shoes. You can find elegant chic shoes in all sorts of places. You can find them at your department store. You can find them in most stores that sell shoes, apart from sports stores. But other than that, it's then finding the ones that are comfortable to you. And that really is just a matter of trying on a lot of shoes. Wish I could give you a better answer, but it's a bit like anything with clothes and things, that because you're a unique person, you have to try the stuff on. You have to find what works for you. You are an individual. You are unique. There is no one size fits all. As I always think about, one size fits, no one really. There's no one size fits all answer. And I wish I could, give you that, but there is no magic answer and there is no magic thing. And you're just going to have to do the hard yards and do the trying on till you find the shoes that you find comfortable. One of the things though, when I was young, as far as shoe comfort goes, and I had a bit of foot pain and I went to my doctor and I complained and he said, do you wear the same shoes every day? And at that time I did. I tended to wear the same shoes day in, day out. And I said, yes. And he goes, that's why. He says, all shoes will rub on your foot in different places. So if you're wearing the same shoes every single day, that shoe is rubbing on the same points each day. And that's going to really irritate your foot. And this is why you get bunions and corns and all those sorts of things. And he said, what you really need to do is not wear the same shoes, at least have 2 to 3 days in between wearing that same pair of shoes more than once. A, it lets the shoe dry out, but B, it means that every different pair of shoe that you're wearing is rubbing in slightly different points, and therefore you're actually going to have less foot pain. And shoes will actually feel more comfortable because you're only wearing them for one day, rather than the second day they can start to become really uncomfortable. And it's not so great for your feet. So I blame my shoe habit on my doctor, who went, don't wear the same shoes. He said, wear different shoes every day. Go at least 3 days before wearing the same pair of shoe twice. So that is also something to think about, that if you're wanting to wear the same shoes every day, that's actually not good for your feet. And you're more likely to find that the shoes are uncomfortable because even a comfortable pair of shoes will rub on your feet in some way or other. So that could be something to consider as far as shoe comfort goes for you. You need to have multiple pairs of shoes in your wardrobe for your foot health, as well as for your style as well. But yes, to have different shoes to go with different outfits. But it is definitely something worth thinking about as well, if that is maybe one of the reasons why you're finding shoes are not as comfortable as you'd hoped they were. I also recommend, when you are shopping for shoes, don't shop for shoes in the morning, shop for them in the afternoon when your feet have swollen up and they're more likely to be a little bit picky than they are first thing in the morning. That's another thing. Make sure when you are trying on shoes, because a lot of shoe shops have carpet in them. Carpet's a much more comfortable surface to walk on, yet the minute you get out into the hallway where it's all tiled and it's a very hard surface, you'll start to feel more discomfort in shoes. So I always go, it's make sure you can kind of walk around on a hard surface, not just test them out on carpet as well. So that's also something to think about when you are buying your shoes. But there you go. Thank you for your questions. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.